No matter what I've been through in my life, no matter how many times I hit the ground, you know what I mean? I never stop fighting. Like everything that I've been through in my life, I've always been a fighter. I've always been a person who was unwilling to give up. And that's what made me a rebel. Some people are so stressed and congested by what's going on or what's not going on inside of their life to the point where it weighs them down and they keep their head down and they never get a chance to just look up and see the beauty of the sky. The devil had me under a death sentence, but God gave me a reversal and overturned my conviction on appeal. So now I bind the enemy from the top of his head to the crown of his thoughts, to the bottom of his intentions, from the soulless pit of his heart to the bottom of his wicked feet, to the heels of my purpose, covered in grace and mercy. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, not even the one that I form against myself shall prosper. This is with certainty, trust, and faith in a living God.
When God said that you was made in the likeness and image of Him, and His Spirit dwells within you, how is it that you can't do what you need to do? How is it that you walk around with your head down, you frustrated, you depressed, you disappointed? But if Jay-Z or Oprah Winfrey said that all their resources was yours, then you would have a certain confidence about yourself. You would walk with your head up. But here go God, your Father, the Creator of all things. He's giving you dominion over everything over the earth, but yet and still you walk around like you defeated and cheated. You better get yourself together. You better stand up inside your greatness and live a life of purpose.
Street life has become incompatible with what I want and need out of life. What I have to offer through wisdom and experience and what I represent within my transformation. I can no longer be a willing participant in chasing after death, destruction, disease, or dysfunction. I have truly wasted so much time, strength, energy, and other resources investing in something only good to spoil and destroy me. I have suffered more than I have celebrated, and this has drained all attachment and blind loyalty from my heart and mind where the game is concerned. Prison and jail has seen me for more days than my own mother, who carried me inside her womb for 9 months and in her soul endlessly thereafter. I have caused more terror and pain in other people's lives more than I've created peace and happiness. I have deliberately and consciously denied God and His order. There's no way that I can say that I'm a man of God if I don't reflect love. People say every day that they can't do it, that they can't make it. Well, I'm here to tell you that after 11 flat years of being surrounded by brutal men filled with hopelessness, I have changed my life to a point and a place where I'm no longer in the same position. I'm living a purpose-driven life. I know that God crossed our paths for a specific reason at this specific time. He wants me to inspire you to feel His love in the greatest way and to show you how to use your greatest strength to become the best you. He wants me to tell you not to be selfish and hold on to your pain in a crippling way, but hold on to it and let it be a reminder that if you can feel it, then you are still alive. He told me to tell you that you should have been rejoicing, that your life has been spared so that you may be a life changer. You are somebody's angel. I know that there's something about you because God told me I couldn't give up on you because you deserve to be rewarded with something new, and being neglected and betrayed is owed to you. You were spared on purpose for a purpose. You just have to find meaning and the suffering stops. I know that you are amazing, not because I've known you my whole life, but because the same God who created me created you, and I think I'm dope. So God had to make you fly with wings. I believe in you because I believe in me. We are worn with pain. Right now it's just your time to grow from the burn. But I'll have it to bear, and you'll be free to be strong for me, as I want to be strong for you, my friend.
The people that you keep around you, each individual carries a different energy. And that energy is a representation of where their spirit and their mind is. So if you have somebody who is miserable, somebody who is always negative, then the energy that they're going to have is going to be pollution.
Instead of rebelling against normalcy, why not rebel against defeat? Why not rebel against being guilty of neglecting your responsibilities of purpose? Why not be a rebel against stereotypes that you intentionally, consciously play into? Why not be a rebel against being one that hurts other people or violates other people's space or property? Instead of you ordering your steps, you allow God to order your footsteps, and God is only the manifestation of love. So if you're doing something that is unloving, you're being ungodly towards yourself, towards others, towards the earth. So today, I want to encourage the people that may be viewing this video, listening to my voice, to understand, but not only understand, respect that we have to be able to think outside of our own thinking. We have to have people in our life that challenges us to think in a different manner, or else we'll continue to think the same way that we've been thinking, which will create the feelings that we have already been feeling and will continue to feel, and that will create the same behavior, and the same behavior will create the results, the same results that we've been getting. It's up to us to make a decision, and when we make that decision, that's what gives us the fruit of our labor. What we become active in, what we become passionate about, what draws our determination, what draws our obsession. We have to be able to control our thinking, and we are capable, more than capable, because God said that I created you in my image and my likeness, and as a bonus, my spirit dwells within you. So if you have all of this content of the greatest force of energy dwelling inside of you, what is it that you cannot do? So I encourage you today, as it's raining and the earth is being replenished, and people are crying and mourning and over loss of relationship and connectedness and money and materialism, I encourage you to change the way that you're thinking. Start thinking differently, because that's what is going to determine what your final destination is. There was this man, and he was destined to be great because of all the pain he suffered and the raw talents he had. He wanted to be the product of his greatest thinking, because he knew what he had survived. He knew the strengths inside of his capabilities. He was a chess player, far from mediocre, but not close to being a master. He was a king who thought like a king, but at one time he had been a pawn. Then he learned the game. He set out to be perfect in his moves, to sharpen his sword, and to be effectively advanced. He thought ahead, and that's why his future was bright. The flaws of a genius. Good morning, beautiful ladies. I have a message for you concerning the man that you have in your life. It should be certain things that he's willing to do, certain things that he's believing in, certain things that he wants to do, he feels drawn to do to impress you. The number one thing should be that he believes in God. Number 2, he believes in himself. Number 3, that he believes in you. Number 4, that he believes in your partnership, that he's willing to bring something new every day. 5, he should definitely always want to create something that is healthy, never bring anything toxic to the relationship. Number 6, he should definitely have a hustle, more than one hustle. He should be able to make things happen that, you are not capable of making happen, but still be able to be submissive to you and take your advice, your ideas, and implement them into his own plan of action. He should definitely have a swag about himself, meaning he stay groomed, that he carries himself like a gentleman, that he's polite, that he know how to communicate emotions outside of anger. He should be able to be loving towards you. If you have kids, definitely be able to be a good role model for them. And 7, he should always want to make you smile. He should definitely want to make you smile. So he got to have a sense of humor. If your man doesn't have this, or if this is not what you're looking for in a man, then you're going to find yourself wasting energy, being a part of something that is toxic, that you are greater than. So make sure that you check your list off before you get involved with somebody. And if you're involved with them, you have to give them an ultimatum of what it is that you want that's going to be beneficial to not only you and your kids, but to your relationship. Be healthy. Be just an inspiration. Have a great day.